Oh, hello. Welcome once again to Stuff and Things, where I like to talk about stuff and occasionally even things. I'm your good friend Bradley, and today is a very pleasant Sunday Stuff and Things. And on this pleasant Sunday Stuff and Things, we have many things and stuff to talk about, including upcoming videos, things that you can look forward to on Stuff and Things Plays, and Working, the most recent addition to the Stuff and Things family of YouTube videos. We're going to talk a bit about the fact that it seems that there are ads on my working videos already. They probably shouldn't be. We'll get into that. Also, the fact that I'm going to be going on a trip with Diamond in, well, soon. And so I'm not going to be around for maybe 1 week's worth of videos. We'll get into that. And then we have lots of good feedback from you in hashtag Stuff and Things, dealing with what makes a blend strong. We talked about that last week, and we got a lot of good feedback on that. And the feedback for the Bark River Knives quality control video that I posted last week. Had some interesting insights on that as well. So let's get into it. All right, upcoming videos. What can you look forward to on Stuff and Things Plays, and Working? Well, this coming Wednesday, the first impressions video will post for Captain Earle's 10 Russians. This is produced by Cornell and Deal. It's supposed to be a very bold blend, and I found it very interesting. The first impressions, it's been a couple weeks now since I recorded that first impressions video, and I actually, in fact, just recorded the full review of this. And if I shake this tin, I'll put it by the microphone, you might not be able to tell from that, but there is very little left in this tin. So that might give you a hint as to what I thought about this blend. So we're going to get into the schedule of different, or when these different videos are going to post on all the different channels. But also coming up will be the full review of this. We have Working number 4, which is going to be posting on this Monday, so tomorrow as you're watching this. A lot of people were really interested in the footing that we poured in Working number 2, and they wanted to know, what is this for? What kind of structure is this going to be? Well, in Working number 4, we poured the foundation. So you'll see the foundation all set up and the whole process of pumping that, of pouring that foundation. So pretty interesting stuff. And then on Stuff and Things Plays, we still have the Zelda series. As of now, every Monday and Friday, and then Minecraft every Wednesday and Saturday. That shorter Minecraft series is going to be over fairly soon, and then we'll be going back to three episodes a week every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. So right now, we're doing about 7 videos a week on all 3 channels, but we'll be down to 6 videos a week pretty soon. And I have to say, I may have spread myself a little bit too thin with these 3 channels, but I'm almost, well, I am just barely keeping up with everything so far. So if I'm not the quickest responding to comments, please extend some grace, because it's been really hard to just cram all of this stuff in every single week when I get off work. Bear with me, but I'm trying to do my best, and I really appreciate all the support that you guys are throwing all the channels. Thank you. All right, so speaking of Working, the brand new channel that I started a few weeks ago, I have really been requesting that you guys go check that channel out, to subscribe to that channel. I'm trying to get up to 1,000 subscribers on Working. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I would greatly appreciate it if you would go and check that channel out. There will, of course, be a link in the description box below. And just give it a sub, because I'm trying to get to 1,000 subs so I can be a partner on that channel, a YouTube partner, which means I can monetize. It means I can dispute copyright claims, all sorts of stuff. You kind of need to be a partner. But some people have written me messages and said, hey, I thought you were trying to get to 1,000 subs so you could monetize and have ads on there, among other things. It's mostly just, among other things, it's also just the control that I can have over the channel. But they were saying that there are already ads. We're already seeing ads on these videos. What gives? Are you lying to us? No, I'm not. YouTube has just decided to put ads on the videos, even though I am not putting ads on the video. It's an interesting thing with YouTube, and I've heard people mention this before, other YouTubers who have had, maybe they've lost the monetization on their channel entirely because apparently they broke some of the rules, the community guidelines for YouTube, and YouTube said, okay, you're no longer allowed to monetize your videos, but there are still ads on their videos. So what that means is that YouTube says you can't put ads on these videos because they're not advertiser friendly, but we can put ads on those videos and still get money from the videos that you do, the work that you do. Seems kind of weird. If it's okay for YouTube to have ads on the videos, why isn't it okay for the people who made the content to put ads on the videos and to get the revenue from those ads? And so it's a similar situation here. I'm not getting a ton of views on my working videos yet because the channel is brand new. I don't have a lot of subs yet, but there are ads on those videos and YouTube is making some money off of those videos. I'm sure it's a very small amount, but I am not getting anything from those videos yet because I'm not a partner. I don't have 1,000 subscribers or 4,000 watch hours on that channel. So, you know, YouTube is what it is. I'm not mad at them. I mean, I understand the water I'm swimming in here with YouTube, but some of you out there were confused. Like, I thought you said you needed 1,000 subscribers. You have about 660 subscribers, but I'm seeing ads. What gives? Are you lying? No, I'm not. YouTube is just monetizing those videos and taking the ad revenue for themselves. It is what it is. The sooner we get to 1,000 subs and 4,000 watch hours, the sooner I will have control over my own content. Right now, you just put it on YouTube and they can do whatever they want with it. So that's the situation there. Thank you, some of you, for bringing that to my attention. I had no idea because I don't really watch the videos after I post them. And I think if I'm on my own, if I'm in my working account and I try to watch those videos, I won't see those ads. So it takes people like you alerting me to these things for me to even know that this is going on. So thank you, and please check out Working and subscribe if you haven't already. Thanks. All right, I need to get my calendar out for this. As I'm recording this, it is Saturday, June 24th. This episode will be posting on Sunday, June 25th. On Wednesday, June 28th, will be the 10 Russians First Impressions video. On Thursday, June 29th, Diamond and I are heading out of town, and we are going to be gone until the middle of the following week. So I think the 5th or the 6th of July. What that means is you have this Sunday video, this Sunday Stuff and Things. You'll have the First Impressions video of 10 Russians on Wednesday the 28th, but on Sunday the 2nd, there will not be a full normal Sunday Stuff and Things. I might post a little update that I record with my phone or something and post it out there for you, but there will not be a Wednesday video on July the 5th on Stuff and Things. There will continue to be the normal Stuff and Things Plays videos because I am so far ahead with those videos that I have them all queued up. They're all just kind of automated now, so those will continue to post. There will be a working video, Working Episode 4, which you should definitely check out, which will be posting tomorrow on June 26th, but there will not be a working video on July 3rd because I will not be working. I record those videos. It's kind of tough because I have to get something each week that I can turn into a video, and there's usually a ton of footage and there's a lot of editing involved. And so I'm only working a couple days next week, and both of those days I don't think are going to be good subjects for us to record or for me to record and make a video out of. And even if they were, since I'm going to be gone, I wouldn't have time to edit and post and do all that stuff. So no working video on July the 3rd. And then because I'm going to be missing most of that week, I might try to record something for working that will be posting on July 10th, but I think I'm going to do a Q&A because there are already a lot of questions that I'm getting in the comments on those working videos just about the processes that they're seeing on screen, the different ways that we're going about doing my job. Lots of questions and a lot of good, interesting questions so far. So I may do kind of a Q&A that will be posting on July 10th. So hopefully that's all clear and I didn't miss anything, but we're going back east to visit some of her family and we'll be gone for a while. And I would like to post like I normally do every single day, but I don't know if that's, well, I know, I'm telling you right now, that's not going to be possible. So this Sunday video, working video on the 26th, first impressions of Captain Earle's 10 Russians on the 28th on Stuff and Things. Then on next Sunday, July 2nd, might have a short update, let you know what's going on Stuff and Things. No Stuff and Things video on Wednesday. No working video on July 3rd. Normal videos on Stuff and Things Plays. Hopefully that all makes sense. But now, gang, it is time for hashtag #AskStuffandThings. Remember, if you have a question for me and you would like it answered on the Sunday Stuff and Things, tweet at SAT Bradley with the hashtag #AskStuffandThings, or you can write to me via Patreon. If you are a Patreon supporter, go right to the front of the line. If you leave a super thanks by hitting the button under this video, you can go right to the front of the line, or just leave me comments, questions, and feedback under my YouTube videos. I will read through them all and try to pick out good questions and things to include on the Sunday Stuff and Things. So first, via YouTube, we have a missive from @Nobolowski, who says, "A question unrelated to this video. I think about it every time I watch this channel. What is the black and white picture over your left shoulder? The thing with 4 eyes." Hey! This actually has 8 eyes, you just can't see them all. This is actually Judy the jumping spider. I did not take that picture myself. It's one I just found online and decided to print it out. But Judy is lovely. She has a nice little face there. Those are actually, that's not her mouth. Those are just the top of her mandibles. And then since she's a jumping spider, she has these eyes in the front of her head, 2 big eyes in the front because they have to worry about depth perception because they jump. So that's it. Judy the jumping spider. She's lovely. Oh, I have a new addition here as well. This is a picture I did take. This is a tiny, tiny little crab. I think it's a juvenile Dungeness crab, but it was probably that big. And I took this picture with my macro lens a few weeks ago. Hopefully that will show up and not have too much of a glare on it. But I was quite pleased with how that picture turned out, so I printed it up and put it in a frame. This crab does not have a name as of this moment. But he goes right there. Okay, next we have some feedback from last week's Sunday Stuff and Things. This is from the Woodcraft 1449. Cult Blood Red Moon is advice you do not want to take. Pure cough syrup. It seems some folks are more amenable to it than others. We all like what we like, I guess. And yeah, after I had done the full review of Captain Black Cherry, many people were saying, that's not the greatest cherry aromatic. You should try Cult Blood Red Moon, which is a good cherry aromatic. But some people are saying, no, it is not good. You will not like it. I think I'm still going to try it out, so stay tuned. You'll have more information on that shortly. Next, from Robbie7441. Peterson Irish Flake, Rat Ray's Sterling Flake, hit me on the nick. They would be the strongest I have tried. So I had a lot of people telling me what blends they considered the strongest as far as nick. I think I threw out, or I floated Brown No. 4, Twist, or the Rope, and a lot of people agreed with that, but there were a lot of other interesting suggestions. Frank D'Agostino says, agreed, the Gawith Rope blends, all of them, are heavy in nick. XX Black Rope is a favorite, but best in small amounts for me. And I think you're correct. Many reviewers mistake big flavor with heavy N. They often go together, but aren't necessarily related. Nightcap is a good example. Rich flavor, but not massively heavy in nick to me. And I agree. Essing CD Bayou Morning Now. Delicious blend. Will be excellent with some age, I think. Thank you, Frank D'Agostino. From RushFan3. Hey Bradley, love your videos. I have subbed to Working and will watch your videos. Thank you. As to your question as to the strongest blend, high nick hit, the one I have est that has the highest nick and full flavored would be HH Rustica. So that's McFadin and their HH line, and many people mention this, and I think it's something I'm going to check out. This is one blend I cannot S and drink an alcoholic beverage at the same time, but I hear there is a blend, possibly the Dark Force series, coming out using stoved Rustica and stoved Catarini. Can't wait to try this new blend. And yeah, and several people mentioned HH Rustica, and I have looked into it, and I will probably try to get some of that as well. Sounds interesting. Now we have some feedback for the Bark River quality control video that I posted last Wednesday. You should check that out. I have one of them on me right now. This is my Bark River mini gunny. Lovely little knife in Magna Cut. That is the steel, it's a super steel. And it is a desert ironwood handled knife with brass pins. Just a beautiful little blade here. Love it. And I did a sort of a review where I have 3 Bark Rivers and I compared them all and just pointed out, you know, what's the fit and finish like, how's the quality? And I had a lot of comments on that video, a lot of feedback. It seems like a contentious issue. Some people love Bark River, some people loathe Bark River. And so I got a good assortment of comments on that video. First from Paul Rouleau, 2392. 3 is a good representative sampling of any knife brand. As a knife maker, I can say that the profiling, grinding, and tempering are relatively quick and easy compared to the fit and finish work. That is time-consuming and a lot of effort. It's also what makes them more expensive. It can be hard to appreciate until you do it. It definitely changed my perspective on how I look at knives. Thank you for the perspective from a knife maker. Next, from PSTHLA, how would you say this? PST or PS Tehelin. Sorry about that. Thanks for the video. I have 10 Bark River knives and they are my absolute favorite. I have never had quality issues with any of my Bark River knives, and in my experience, their customer service has been a pleasure to deal with. Now, go out and buy one. But then, at Mountain Life 1 says, you got 3 good ones and I'm happy for you. My experience has not always been positive. I have 15 Bark River knives and only about 1/3 of them have been as nice as your knives. It's usually not big issues that would affect the performance of the knife, nor would the knives look bad. It's mostly small stuff like uneven grinds, unmatched plunge grinds, and such. The same kind of stuff that made you immediately send the first one back. 3 of mine have warped blades and horrible fit and finish. I guess I'm trying to say that Bark River makes good knives in good designs, but you rarely get one as good as your 3. They're usually about like the one you immediately sent back. Good knives, but not flawless. And yeah, so if I had to judge all the feedback that I got on that video, I would say it was mostly positive for Bark River, but there were a couple comments like this from Mountain Life 1 who said that they have had not the most perfect experience with Bark River knives. So interesting. My experience has been really good. I've got 3 good knives. This person says that out of their 15, I guess you could almost say that my 3 knives are perfect, which you can't necessarily expect all the time. Maybe some people would say you should for the price that you pay for them. And he was saying that 1/3 of his were perfect and then 3 were really bad. So do with that information what you will. So thanks, gang, for all the feedback. Please keep it coming in. It is super helpful. It really helps make the show go. But now, why do I have... Hold on. I become confused. I have 2 of the same page. But now, it is time for the very best part of the show, and that is where we thank our Patreon supporters. If you would like to support the channels on Patreon, 3 channels now, there is a link in the description box below, and it is much appreciated. It helps with so many things just in making these videos, paying for the equipment that I use to record, paying for everything from my Adobe subscription that I use to edit all my videos, products that I can get for review. It is just super helpful and much appreciated. And every week we like to thank those who support the channels at $25 or more with a special shout out. People like Kirk Crompton, Glenn Dunnington, Jason Buckner, MDoftheNorth, David Gaudreau, Finn O'Hagan, Ryan McFadin, Arcturus, and Ashes of the Phoenix. And of course, we will never forget our Maniacs, the crazy people who support the channels at $100 a month, people like stolid and dependable Bob Magee. And of course, we will also never forget our Hall of Fame member and dearly departed friend, Peter Straub. Thank you all so much for your support. Thank you all so much for subscribing, liking, and commenting. Please check out Working. Let's get up to 1,000 subs so YouTube doesn't steal my monetization on those videos. It's so weird. It's a weird company, YouTube and Google. They do weird things. But please check that out. Stay tuned for the first impressions video of Captain Earle's 10 Russians. The Working episode number 4, which we'll be posting tomorrow on Working. Zelda and Minecraft on Stuff and Things Plays. We've got Zelda every Monday and Friday, Minecraft every Wednesday and Saturday. And I will be gone, like I mentioned, next week, but lots of great content for you guys. I'm trying to keep the faucet on as far as content for you to watch on all 3 channels. So until next time, until we meet again, I've been your good friend Bradley. You've been the audience. This has been Stuff and Things on a very pleasant Sunday Stuff and Things. I'll see you later.